fear of being judged. Trust you me, guys, I cannot begin to tell you how many times I have always wanted to be in front of this camera, making these videos, right? But it was so hard. I had to fight with myself for the longest because... Hi guys, welcome back to Kazini Talks. My name is Nicole. If it's your first time tuning in, I definitely do welcome you to my channel. I'm a technical recruiter as well as a career coach. And in this space, we definitely get to share lots and lots of career and educational informative content to help you be able to learn, grow, and live a purposeful life. So in today's topic, I'm going to be discussing something that is very dear to my heart. And I hope that it can also be an encouragement and a motivation to you guys as well out there who, are finding yourself in this stuck zone, if I can say. So our topic of discussion for today is going to be the 6 personal fears that are holding you back from achieving your dream career. So if this sounds something interesting, I definitely do request you to do the usual, smash that subscribe button, share the video, subscribe guys, and let's jump in. Okay, now according to a survey that was conducted by Mental Health America and FAS Foundation, it was discovered that 71% of the respondents said that they were looking to change their careers. Now, if I relate this with what the topic of discussion in this video for today is, it definitely goes to show that majority of the people right now are, in that process of wanting to change their careers, but they feel stuck. They do not know what to do. They probably are maybe tired and bored of what they are currently doing and just want to go ahead, want to go after their passions. But a lot of things really do drag us and prevent us from going after those dreams of ours. So in this video, I want to break down to you guys some of those limitations that might be preventing you from being able to go after your dream passions and just finding ways to help you be able to solve them. So without too much rambling, guys, I'll go to number 1. Okay, so number 1 is fear of rejection. As you can see from the statement itself, rejection, there's no one in this whole world wide that loves the word rejection. Why? Because rejection is a very, very big demotivator. Rejection makes you lose your confidence. Rejection makes you feel like a failure. It makes you feel like, you don't even know what you're doing. It makes you feel confused. So definitely nobody wants to go through that whole rally of rejection. And you know what the job market is all about, right? When you keep applying and applying, most of the times maybe you keep getting so many rejections and you just don't want to face that anymore. So many people find themselves stuck in this box, in this comfort zone of theirs, and they decide to remain maybe in this job where they are not happy because they don't want to go out there and face so many rejections. So at the end of the day, all that unhappiness that could have probably been prevented by you going out there and you getting to fulfill your dreams, you getting to pursue your dream career, is all being shattered down because of that fear of rejection. So I definitely do advise you guys to still go out there, because at the end of the day, regardless of whatever happens, there is no way you're going to be successful without rejection. In fact, those days I used to take rejection so badly, it used to affect my mental health. But nowadays I have come to embrace it. Why? Because sometimes this rejection is there to make you much more better. It is there to bring out the best in you. So you shouldn't take it like it's the end of the world. No, because it's not. You definitely do have a brighter future ahead of you. You just need to go out there and do what you have to do. Okay, so now number 2 is the fear of holding yourself back. So many times we normally find ourselves in this process of holding ourselves back because of, so many situations that we may be going through around us, right? And most of the times we just tend to find ourselves going with the flow, We do not want to come out of this shelf, out of this comfort zone by even maybe pouring out your ideas. Maybe, who knows, probably the ideas that you have in your head might be some of the things that might resolve some of the challenges that your company is facing. But because you're scared of bringing those out, you decide to hold yourself back and go with the flow. And guess what? The more you continue to do that, is the more you're going to just remain at that particular level. There's nobody who will help you to come out of that apart from you. The first decision, remember, comes from you. Your biggest enemy is none other than you. But if you decide to take that first step and do what you have to do, then you do not have to end up going with the flow. You do not have to keep on holding yourself back. If you feel you have so much more to put out there, to put out to the world, why not do it? The fact that God gave you those talents to be utilized, they definitely need to be utilized. Otherwise, that which you have will be given to someone else. So definitely, guys, I do encourage you to please get out of your space. Do whatever it is that you have to do. Now, number 3 reason that is holding you back from achieving your dream career is because of the fear of uncertainty, right? Fear of the unknown. You know, most of the times we do not know what is going to happen in the future. Most of the times we don't know what is in store ahead for us. But guess what? You will indeed never know what it is, not until you take that next step, not until you put in the work, not until you take that action, right? And I remember back those days when I was previously working in India, I was so scared to come back here to Uganda because my contract in India was almost coming to an end, and that meant I had to leave the country. And I was just so scared, you know, that fear of uncertainty. Okay, what am I going to be doing? Where am I going to get the next job and all of that, right? But it was a situation that I could not control. It was not in my power anymore, and I just had to embrace it the way it was, and I decided to come back home. And guess what? When I look at myself now and back then, I've been able to flourish. I've been able to do so much. I've been able to learn so much that probably I wouldn't even have learned if I was to still continue living in India. So, you know, so something good definitely came out of that experience. So likewise with you as well. That fear of uncertainty will always remain there, but guess what? That shouldn't be a hindrance to stop you from going after your dreams, from achieving your goals. You know, you just need to lay a foundation, have a plan, have a step-by-step plan, and then go after your dream, chase it. Now, the next point brings me to fear of change. So many times, one of the commonest things that is preventing majority of us from achieving our dream lives, from achieving that career position, that position that you so much want to achieve, is the fear of change. Why? Because we have decided to become very okay, very stable with the level at which we are at right now. Which of course is not bad, but come on, why would you want to punish yourself that way? Why would you want to maybe decide to stick just within the same position for over 10 years? Maybe you're, I don't know, you're a customer care specialist, for example. Why would you want to continue in that role for more than 10 years? Why don't you see yourself embrace to the next level? Maybe next time aim for the supervisor role, another time aim for the managerial role, right? Because the more you keep climbing, so does your experience and exposure climb as well. But if you decide to just become so stable at where you are, indeed you're never going to go far. You'll only remain where you are, right? So that fear of change is definitely something that you need to fight and prevent it from holding you back, because you have so much within you, but it's not until you let go of that fear of that change, then you can be able to embrace so much more. And you know, even when you decide to just get out of that whole world of remaining where you are and wanting more in life, trust you me, so many doors get to open up for you. But those doors will never open if you don't take that first step. So at the end of the day, with all the points that I've mentioned, it all still comes back to you. You taking that first step, you taking the action to be the change. Okay, so the last 2 points that I'm going to share with you guys is, this next point is the fear of not being enough, right? You feel that you're not enough. You feel that, So you might be feeling that you're not enough, right? Being in this low level position that you're in right now, sometimes it becomes so hard to imagine yourself at that bigger level, right? Because you assume that, okay, for you to get up there, it definitely requires those skills, it requires those good amount of years of experience. Requires the exposure, the attitude, the knowledge, and all these other things that surround you, right? So it ends up making you to fail to break that cycle, to break that shelf, right? And like I said, at the end of the day, regardless of whatever it is that you decide to do, understanding how your career and your education translates to that next career opportunity that you want to dive into, that next dream job that you want to go for, will definitely help you to build that confidence, because it will give you a pathway to learn, to incorporate, to help you get there. If there are certain skills that you need to go and learn to help you get there, then that is what you need to do. You need to go out of your way and begin to make a plan, strategize on the different steps, different activities that you need to do to help you get there, because it's not going to come to you on a silver plate. Now, I wanted to save the last biggest point as the very last. So this is one of the most commonest things that keeps hindering so many of us from achieving our dream goals, our dream careers, and this is none other than the fear of being judged. Trust you me, guys, I cannot begin to tell you how many times I have always wanted to be in front of this camera, making these videos, right? But it was so hard. I had to fight with myself for the longest, because I was so scared. I was so scared of being judged. I was like, oh my God, what are people going to think about me? What are people going to say about me? But the more I kept hindering myself with all those different excuses, is the more I never did anything, and the more nothing changed, right? Nobody ever got to know what I do, know all this information that I had. And it was until then I just decided that, you know what, I'm not going to give myself any more excuses, and I decided to start this channel last year. I just started this channel last year, so yes, it's still a young channel, it's still growing, but I'm still grateful that I have finally decided to let go of that fear of feeling judged and just putting it out there, because I know there are so many people out there that need this kind of content. So if I don't share it, then how will other people's lives be impacted? How will it be able to benefit so many other people's lives, right? So that is the same thing with you. If you're going to fear being judged with whatever it is that you want to do, then trust you me, you're never going to be able to pursue it. Trust you me, you're never going to be able to achieve your goals. You're never going to be able to get that dream job that you want. You're never going to be able to get that dream career, that dream position that you want, right? Because regardless of whatever it is that we do in this world, regardless of whether you're in front of the camera or not, you are always going to be judged. And sometimes you'll be judged by your close people. It could be your family members, it could be your friends, it could be your partners, if you're married. All these people around you, it could be your colleagues, your boss, all these people around you may be able to judge you. Even just us, the YouTubers, the content creators, right? The fans in the comment section. So you see, so nobody out there is perfect, and nobody can escape this whole thing of being judged. Even the celebrities, the biggest names that we know, get judged on a daily basis. But has it stopped them from doing whatever it is they are doing? No. They still have to keep going. Why? Because that is just how life is. But at the end of the day, the biggest winning change in your life is you choosing to overcome all those negativities, all those negative fears, and choosing to proceed with your life and going to the next level. That is how you're going to be able to become a much more better version of yourself, and definitely achieving your dreams. So guys, before I go any further, I would love to read you a quote just to help you marinate each and every point that I've mentioned to you in this video. Okay guys, so just to marinate everything, I'll read you guys a quote here that says, the distance between your dreams and your reality is called action, right? So at the end of the day, the only thing that separates you and your dream career or whatever it is that you want to achieve is the action, and that action comes from none other than you. So I hope that this video has been of an encouragement to whoever may be out there feeling stuck in their career, feeling like they don't know what to do anymore, they don't have any direction or pathway to follow. I hope that this video will be of an encouragement to you, and it will help you to get out of that comfort zone and do what you have to do. Bring out the best version in you guys. So that was it, guys. I really didn't want to make this video too long, but before I go any further, guys, I'm going to leave a link down below. Please follow me on my Instagram page. I have a live that I just started recently, and it's called the Sunday Conversations. So I get to do these lives every week with a co-host partner that I have, and we get to talk about so many different topics relating to whatever life has really taught us. This of course encompasses career, health, and so many other topics that we discuss about. So I definitely would love you guys to join us on our lives every Sunday. Please listen to that. And at the same time, I also have an event coming up. So if you are students or if you are a recent grad, I definitely have an event coming up that is going to be providing you guys with lots and lots of informative information to help you be able to get your next internship. So I'll be leaving much more information about that in the in the description box below. So guys, and one more other thing, in case if you're in need of any career coaching services, I definitely do offer them. I'm a career coach. So I'll also leave a link in the description box below for you to connect with me, and let's work together and help you achieve success in your life. So that was it for the video. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, which will be right here, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye for now.